Good evening. My name is Rashid Oguniro. Right with me here is our presenter today, Dr. Oyebola Omoya. Is going to be our facilitator on this session. Um, before I invite our speaker, I would like to do a brief introduction. Dr. Bola is a medical doctor, and he has experience in a lot of digital tools. So he will be running us through some fundamentals of Power BI. And so I just want you to tight your belt and stay tuned because he's going to give us basics because this is a journey. We are just starting today and it's going to be a journey. It's going to take us like 2 months. So just be ready on this roller coaster journey. Thank you. Dr. Bola, you have the floor.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Nice to be here today to share my knowledge on overview of data using Power BI. This is the first slide, and these are our partners. So let me quickly run through the slide. This is me, and this is my details. So I'm a public health professional, a data analyst, a certified Microsoft Power BI analyst, a Microsoft certified trainer. As I've also been certified on the Power Platform Fundamentals, and the upcoming one is the Power Platform Consultant skill that I'm working on now. So today we are going to be talking on the topic overview of data with Power BI. Power BI is such an interesting skill to learn for everyone who is interested anyway. And if you know your company gathers data or you're an entrepreneur and you get some data in your records, you would like to know what the data is saying. And it's not just by looking at the figures on the sheet, but you're able to translate them, you're able to transform them in such a way that it can tell its story and to improve the business strategies and come out with a desired result. So, these are the highlights we're going to be looking into, and basically what is Power BI components and the environment of Power BI. We're going to be doing an hands-on, if time permits, creating and sharing of report, and we're going to also look at the pros and cons of Power BI. Or at this point in time, okay, probably I should still leave my video. So by the time we create a report today, this is what we would get. I created this few days ago. This is a Walmart sales report for the duration of 2014 to 2017. And we can see the total sales for these 3 years. We can see the category of their product, we can see the product name, we can see the subcategory. So this is what we are going to be arriving at by the time we are done with creating our report today or dashboard. So what is Power BI? Of course, data is generated from every sources, and we use the tool Power BI to create a coherent and a visually immersive interactive report. And by the way of introduction, Power BI is a collection of softwares, apps, and connectors that you'd use or would use to create coherent, visually immersive, and interactive dashboard. Power BI is a visualization tool, and seeing those visuals, it goes a long way to interpret what your figures are saying. So basically, that is what Power BI does. And this is a chart by Gardner. They were able to come up with this software companies in the industry, looking at how their tools have impacted the data world. And Microsoft is currently the leader because it's easy to use on a personal basis, and enterprise wise it's easier to use, and the capabilities, the features are also awesome. They are detailed and easy to execute. Also, it's easy to share, collaborate, and interact with. So as you can see on our screen, Microsoft is the leading um, Power BI business intelligence tool producer for now. So I go to the next slide. So these are the parts of Power BI. Okay, it's they are in three parts. We have the Power BI desktop, we have the Power BI service, and we have the Power BI mobile. The Power BI desktop is a web. You can use it on web or um, on site. Okay, you can use it directly on the web, or you can use it offline, I mean to say. So you have it on your Windows desktop. That is, you can easily download it from the web, and you can also get to your Microsoft store on your Windows computer to get the desktop. Then we also have the Power BI service, which is the web form. And majorly what the Power BI service does is to share and collaborate with other colleagues in your organization. So they can easily access it in on the web. This has to be with an account anyway. One needs to The organization would have a company account to be able to use this to be able to use the Power BI service. Also, we have the Power BI mobile, which is on the go, and you can basically use this on the web. You can get visuals, information on the go, and quickly interact, give feedbacks, and all of that. So these are the parts of Power BI, and they work synchronously with each other. So we go to the next slide. Of course, data sources, quite a number of them, from the hospital, the medical records in the hospital, business enterprises, retail shops, medical groups, and financial organizations. Name it, the sports organizations, name it. You can get data sources from every nook and cranny of an organization. So the next slide says, talks about the building blocks of Power BI. So these are the building blocks. Of course, we need the data set. Means your data set consists of your figures in form of a table that has a row and that has rows and columns. So that is the data set. And we from the data set, we're able to generate reports. We're able to uh, create or build visuals, that's visualization. We're also able to share our dashboard with colleagues so that they can collaborate and interact with it. On our report, we have different tiles speaking about different metrics as it concerns the report. So these are the building blocks of Power BI. I go to the next slide. So these are the pros and cons of Power BI. Of course, it's not all rosy, but uh, Power BI has a free and low cost is a free and low cost tool. Is pocket friendly, is not on the expensive side, whereas we have some of them that are quite pricey. But Power BI is quite pocket friendly. The subscription or the licenses, they are quite pocket friendly. We also have it's also easy to use. Yes, I also want to chip in at this point in time that if you are familiar with pivot tables on Excel, the chart and all of that, it will be easy for you to come on board Power BI. So it's just trying to tell us that it can be quite easy to use. So we also have the constant monthly update. That is one big plus for Power BI. There's an update every month in Power BI, and we are notified once there is an update so that you can upgrade yourself as a data analyst. It also connects to hundreds of data sources. This is one of the reasons why I love Power BI. About 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 300 data sources you can connect Power BI with to visualize your um, your um, your the report or whatever. So that is not that is not a fear that, okay, will I be able to connect Power BI with so database? But whether it's on the cloud or on-prem, you can connect Power BI with them effortlessly. So it also has excellent integration with other tools, which is good. It can be used on multiple devices. Yes, it can be used on multiple devices. The Power BI mobile can be used on Microsoft gadgets, iOS, Android. So you're just getting your information, your upgrade anywhere you go. You go to your Play Store, your Google Store, you can download Power BI mobile on that. So it also has custom visuals that you can customize to your taste or to the taste of to meet the requirements of your organization. Also, the cons, just few of them. It's limited in the amount of data Power BI can ingest at a point in time is about 2 gigabytes. So it might not be able to work on big data sets. So that's one of the cons of Power BI. Is also limited in configuring visuals. Some of the visuals, it might be limited in configuring them. It's also rigid in handling relationship. At times, you need to concatenate a formula inside another before you can, use your DAX. By way of DAX, that's the calculation with the formula, the calculation that we use to express um, ourselves in Power BI. So, however, Power BI is the pros far outweighs the cons. Is a tool that every data analyst or whenever you want to use it, you can gladly use. So I would like to quickly go on our answer now, just to show you what we can create, the report we can create with Power BI. Quickly, video. Okay, just give me a moment. My video will go off now.
So, okay, while we wait for our presenter to reconnect so that we can have a demo section. If you are following, can I see your charts? Can I see an emoji if you know that you are really following this class? Look at the chat section and just say hi if you are there. Oh, I apologize. My camera was off. So, hello. So while we wait for our presenter, if you are
Please
following, okay. So it's
confirm you
like,
can see my screen.
okay, she's coming on board now.
Confirm you can see my screen, please.
She is loading. Okay, I can see your screen clear now.
Okay, good. So this is the report I've created, and I want to quickly replicate now. So let me open another. This is the Power BI desktop on my computer, and I'm going to quickly open another one to demonstrate what how I got to this place. New, it's coming up in a minute. So good. All right. When it switch on your Power BI desktop, you have the splash screen. These are the ones I've recently worked on, the files I've recently worked on. So you have your flash screen. What is new? You can go there and check what is new about Power BI. And there's a forum, there's a community, Power BI community, there are blogs you can also go through. And this is the tutorial. So I'm going to close the flash screen, and this is my Canva. You can see here on, you can see the tab File, Home, Insert, Modeling, View, and Help. And I have ribbons under each of them. This is the file, and I've opened it. This is my options and settings. If I want to reconfigure my settings, I can open the options and settings and do reconfigure it to suit my purpose. So I close this. So home, I'm on the home tab now. This is the ribbon for the home tab. So quickly, I'm going to import my data into Power BI desktop. I click on get data. We can see the connectors we have. We have file, all file database, Power Platform, Azure, and look at all of them. These are the connectors. These are the data sources you can connect to import your file into Power BI desktop. I have a Excel worksheet that I'm going to use. So I'm on Excel now. Connect to my Excel file and bring in. I'm going to use a Walmart sales record, and I've imported my Excel sheet. It's coming up. So these are the tables I have in that Excel sheet. So which ones do I need? I'm going to check and pick the ones I need. I need the orders table. I need the people's table. I don't need the return products because it's not applicable to what I am going to do today. So I don't pick it. So I've checked the tables I want. They are the correct ones. So I quickly, and I would also advise that when we are uploading or when we are importing our data sets, our file, don't be in a haste to load, because once you load, it means you are the data set or the data sheet is clean enough for you to create your report, but it's not always the case. So we advise that you transform. You click on transform, just check, just be sure that the data set is clean enough for you to create a report. So I'm used to it, though my data, I think it's about 95% clean, but I'll click on transform so that I can do any ETL. ETL means extract, transform, and load. So I've extracted by importing my data set. So I'm going to be transforming if the need be. So this is my data set. And you can see here, you can see the queries, means the tables. The two of them are already in the Power Query Editor. From the um, Power Desktop, from the desktop to the Power Query Editor. So you do your transformation on the Power Query Editor. So this is it. You can see here, this is the header, but as the header is not appropriate for what I'm going to, you can see that the first row is the real header, is the actual header. So I'm going to use my first row as the header so that there can be a transposition, so to speak. So I have made my first row the header, and every other thing I think is good. So this is
Hello,
Walmart.
doctor.
Yeah,
Hello, doctor.
yeah.
We are still seeing your dashboard. We are not seeing your demo. Can you
Oh,
unshare and reshare, please? Thank you.
okay, all right. Sorry about that. I have just been talking space.
Thank you.
All right. Share screen. Share screen. Windows. Think. Where is it? Okay, good. Sure. Just confirm you can see my screen now. The
We're,
Power
s-
Query Editor.
we're still waiting for it to come up.
Okay.
Still waiting for it. I think it will take some seconds.
Oh, okay. Just let me know when it has come up
Okay.
so that you can see what I'm doing. Wow, it's taking a lot of time.
It's not still come. It's not yet up.
Okay.
We're still seeing only your name. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Now we can see it. It's up now.
Okay.
It's up now.
Okay. So let me
It's
quickly
up now.
move a step backwards.
Okay.
Did you get the point at which I imported the data?
Can you please cancel all the transformation that you've done so
It's
that
only
they
one, yeah,
can.
it's only one transformation I've done so far.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You can go on, ma'am.
Okay, promoted as. Okay. So I didn't, Mr. Rashid, please confirm. Did you see the point where I imported the data?
No, 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 no. I only saw the data set, the pay. You're already on Power BI desktop now.
Okay. I think I should just move a step further. I'll
Okay,
be
that's
backwards, I mean.
that's
What can you
fine.
see now? Can you see my Power BI desktop?
I can see your Power BI desktop, your Power Query editor. Your data is already on the Power Query editor.
Okay, 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 okay. Let me continue then. Because
Okay, go on.
all right, so I've imported the data. This is my Power Query editor where I need to do transformation if the need be. But as we can see here, this is my header, and on the header we have Walmart retail data. That is wrong. We have column 2, column 3. That is not, I don't want that for this table. And we can see the row 1. You can see row on the column. Column 1 is row ID. Column 2 is other ID. So that is supposed to be the header. So I'm going to promote row 1 as my header. So I come here, I right click, and I choose this. Use my first row as the header. And on my extreme left, we can see the name of the table, others table. And under it, we have applied steps. And these 5 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Power BI has automatically done that for me. All right. This is just the one I did now, promoting headers. And that is what we have now. We can see the row 1 as row ID, row 2, sorry, column 1 as row ID, column 2 other ID, and so on and so forth. But really, I don't need this row ID in my report creating. I don't have any requirement that would need row ID. So I can as well delete this row. I click on it, it's been highlighted, and I come to the ribbon here, remove column. What is it? What is the column? Manage. Okay, let me do this. So I right click and I come here, remove, remove column, because I don't need that column in my. I'm not going to use that column to generate any information in my report. So I've removed it. Another thing we advise us to do is check the data type. This is order date. So the data type is date, is fine, is in order. And this also is a ship date. So the data type is in order, and so on and so forth. All right. So my orders table is in order. The the table is good to go. I check the second data. You can see here also the header is on row 1, which is not supposed to be. So I do the same thing. I come here, click on this date or table format, comes out with this drop down, and I use first row as header. Please use first row as header. So this is appropriate. We have column 1 as person, but really I would like to change this person to their regional managers. So I double click on that name and type in regional managers. Fine. Thank you. In case I want to do away with the transformation I did, just come to the apply steps and cancel here, and you go back to the original type. So I'm done. I'm good with what I have here on the people's. Yeah, I also want to change this table name to regional managers or regions. So I right clicked, I will come here and rename. Please change. I want it to be regions, not people. Regions. Good. So I'm fine. We're good to go. So since my data sets are in order, I will close and apply so that we can start creating our report. Apply changes, please, quickly. So we're going back to our Power BI desktop for report building or creation. I've not saved this file, but no worries. All right, so we are in Power BI to build our report. So, and on our extreme left here, you can see this icon. This is report icon. This is data icon. In case you need to do any create any measures and all of that, you come here. And this is our model where we do our modeling. You can see these are the two data sets.
Hello,
And
hello, doctor. Hello, doctor. We can't see your screen. We are only seeing your name. Can you unshare and reshare again?
okay, sorry about that. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, share screen, share screen. Okay, Windows. Please confirm you can see it now. Confirm you can see my model. Sure.
Hello, Madam Bola.
Yeah,
Well done, ma.
thank you.
Please, a lot of feedback that is coming here says you should please show how you extracted the data sets.
Okay, all right.
Yes, the
Okay, let me.
extraction points. Yes,
Okay, all right.
thank you.
Okay, let me go. Let me create another. Please, let's even confirm you can new. Let me quickly create another Power BI file to do that. I need to be sure someone is seeing my screen. Please confirm you can see my screen. I need to be sure. Stop sharing. Share. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. Share. Please confirm you can see my screen. I've gone back to show us how I imported my data set into Power BI desktop. I need someone to confirm you can see my screen. Oh.
Hello, Madam Bola.
Yes, confirm you
You
can
can
see my screen.
see the Power BI landing page, Power BI desktop. Yeah, you
Okay,
can see
okay,
it.
good. Okay. So let me demonstrate how I imported my data set into Power BI desktop again. So once you open your Power BI, this is what appears to you, the flash screen. Rukayat, please confirm you can see my flash screen, just to be sure we're all on the same page. Oh, somebody needs to talk to me. Okay, let me go on
I
anyway.
can only see the landing page of BI
And
flash
that is
screen.
what that is what I'm trying to
Yes,
see.
that is what we can see
Okay,
currently.
fine, good. That is what I want you to see actually. So I close the splash screen. I come here. I come to the get data icon here. I click on it. So it brings out the data sources, the list of the data sources. So I click on we could go this route or just come here. So I click on the Excel worksheet. I have an Excel worksheet to create a report from. So I click on it. It takes me to my document where that file is. I click on it. I'm working on Walmart stores sales. So I click on that and I open it, and it's imported into Power BI desktop. It's uploading it in the navigator. So these are the tables present in this file. Okay, so I click on each, I check just to be sure that is the table I really want to work on. This is fine. I go to the second one. Yes, this is the table I want to work on. Fine. But really, I don't need this third table. So I'm not going to import it. So I leave it there. So these are the two tables I have checked that I need. So I click on transform to check if there is anything I need to clean or transform in these two tables. Okay, it's better to click on transform to be sure that you don't there are no impurities, so to speak, in your data set that could affect your report or dashboard in the long run. So I click on transform here, and I'm in a Power Query editor, but I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use this because I have one already at the worked on. But let me bring that on. Okay. So from here, I can do some transformations. You can see here, this is the this first row is supposed to be the header here. So I left click, it comes out with this drop down. I want to use the first row as my header. So I click on it. I want the first row to be my header. And I'm not comfortable with this first column being named person. So I double click and change it to regional managers. Regional managers. Regional managers. This is transformation that I'm doing. And you can see here, you can see under the apply step that it has shown that I have renamed a column. All right. So I check the other table also. So on the other table, the headers too are inappropriate. So I'm going to, and we can see that the first row is actually the header. So I'm going to use the first row as the header, just like I did in the previous one. Really, and I'm really looking at this. I'm just chipping in some transformations. So looking at this row column, I don't need it. So I'll prefer to remove this column from the table. You can see every step that I took, though the first four steps have been done by Power, automatically done, auto-generated from by Power BI. So it's fine. I'm okay with it. So just these two that I did now, you can see them. Okay. In case you need to delete or you don't want that step anymore, you can just come here and cancel it or cross it out. So fine, I'm okay with my table now. Please confirm you can still see my screen before I move on. Confirm you can still see my screen, please. Okay, let me move on. Irrespective. So I close and apply. My data sets are clean, they are fine. I'm okay with it. I close and apply.
Hello, Madam Bola.
Yes,
I'm sorry, but we didn't see that process. You can't see the table that you just closed and applied.
I've not done that. I'm here to do it.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So I close and apply so I can create my report, close and apply. So closing and apply takes me back to Power BI desktop. You can see our transformation is done on Power Query Editor. We imported through Power BI desktop. We did our transformation in Power Query Editor, and we're doing our report
Hello, Madam
creation.
Bola.
Yes.
Please, we are only seeing the visualization board. That is what we are seeing. Can you reshare? We are not seeing. We can't follow along with everything you've been saying for a while. It's just static.
Okay, let me.
Now we are just seeing that the tables are loading now.
Okay, all right. That would be internet issues. Okay, just hold on. Let me do some stuff here. Share, share, share screen. Share, share. Just hold on a video. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I've closed and applied the data set, and I'll start building my report now. The Power BI has automatically created a relationship, which means the two tables that I worked on can speak with each other. So I start sharing my creating my report. Please confirm you can see my screen, my
Yes,
desktop.
doctor. We can see
Okay,
your
good.
screen. We
All
can see
right.
your
So
screen.
fine. So first of all, I want you can on my extreme right, you can see the tables that we have, the fields. This is the other table. I've opened the table, and this is the region, the region table you can see here, in case I need to pick any column from it. So first of all, I would like to pick a slicer so as to use it to filter. So, and this is my visuals visualization panel. We can see it here. This is, yeah, my visualization panel. This is the formatting, and this analytics of, if I want to do further analytics. So let me go back to my visual so I can build some visuals. So this is, I've picked one, which is the slicer. We can see it on here, the fourth row. So this is it that appeared on the canvas. So I bring in my category column under the field here. And the category column will appear here. You can see these are the categories of items being sold in Walmart. And that's fine. I'm constrained with time, but let me quickly go on. So I also need, I want to know the total sales of products in between the year 2014 and year 2017. So I come here, I pick my card chart. Let me click out, otherwise it will change. I pick my card chart, and this is the card here. So what I'm going to put in the card is the total sales of Walmart stores between the age of, and we can between the years 2014 and 2000. And this is it. This is the total sales made within 3 years. All right, so I can as well change the name if I don't want this. Says total sales. All right. So I also want another slicer with
5
which,
more minutes.
okay. All right, let me just quickly let me try. Okay, let me bring in a matrix. Let me bring in matrix so we can know. All right, this is the matrix. This is going to tell us the sales made each year and for each product.
We
So
are no
under
longer
the row,
we are no longer seeing your screen, doctor.
Wow.
Immediately you bring in the matrix, the one we can see is Dr. Oyebola
Okay.
Omoya.
Let me stop and reshare again. I don't know why we're having that. Share, 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 share.
You need to entertain questions. So if you have any question, we
So
have
confirm
five
you
minutes
can
for
see my
question.
screen now. Confirm you can see my screen.
Not yet, doctor. Okay, it's coming up now. We can see. We can see it now. We can see it now.
Okay.
I can see
I
it now.
brought in the slicer. This is the slicer. This visual is the slicer. Then I brought in the matrix. And under the matrix, I'm going to, for my rows, you can see under the visuals, these are the components on the table. And we have rows. Under the rows, I'm bringing in category. Let me just work in my category. I'm bringing in other column. I'm bringing in the order date, and under the other date, Power BI is so intelligent. Of course, in our table, we have the day, month, quarter, and year, but I just need the year. So I'm going to close the day, close the month, close the year, close the day, month, and the quarter. So I just need the year. And under the values, I bring in my, let me just work with these two. So these are the sales. You can see, I'll just work with these two or three visuals because of our time. All right, so in the visual now, there's still formatting that we can do, but because of time, I just want us to pick something. So look at this slicer now. If you look at this slicer, when I click on furniture as a category, it's giving me that the total sales for furniture between 2013 to 2017 is 742,000 naira. If it's in, no, it should be in dollar, it's Walmart. So it's that because I have filtered furniture, so it applies to the three visuals on the Canva. All right, let me filter office supplies. You can see the total sales for office supplies 719 dollars. You can see also on this table, it's giving us this table has broken it down. In 2014, the total sales for office supplies 151,000 plus. For 2015, we have, okay, for 2015, we have 137 plus. For 2018, we have for 2017, we have 246,000 plus amount of sales. Look at for this, okay, yeah, you can see this total for office supplies is corresponding to this total here. So Power BI makes it the report makes it easy for you to know the granularity of your data.
Doc- Doctor, it's
All right.
question and answer time.
Okay, we'll go there now. Look at technology. The last point now. Look at technology. I click on tech. I filter technology. No sales on technology. So there's no point buying technological products in those stores. So we had sales in. Oh, sorry. Let me come out. Okay, fine. So for furniture, we had this. I don't know why it's changing. For furniture, we had this. For office supplies, yeah, there's something wrong here. I don't know why. Okay, sales. Okay. So Power BI is able to help us with the granularity of our data. So we know the total sales within the 3 years to be this, and for office supplies, I wouldn't know why it's giving me blank field for office. There's something I've not imputed, but it's okay. I can start welcoming questions now. Office supply categories, sales,
Okay.
sales. Let me
Thank
put this
you
here.
so much, Doctor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our time has been fast spent. We have
Sorry.
another section after now. So, if you have any question, can you please quickly drop it in the chat box so
This
that our
page.
facilitator can address them? Please drop your question so that we can address them in the next 3 minutes. Any question, please? Any question? Any question? The people in the admin can please assist if there is any question so that our facilitator can address them. Doctor, can you please on your video so that participant can see you?
Okay.
If thank you. So I'm not seeing any question here. So we have a feedback form dropped on the chat section. Can you please help us fill those feedback? It's very, very important to us. We need your feedback. We need to know how the section was. Do you get value for your time? Because this this is just a journey that we're just starting. It's going to take us like a two is a 2 months journey. We have a lot of package for you. You are going to look at Excel. It depends on what you want to join. This is Power BI section. We have another section run concurrently on Excel. We have data engineering and we have data scientist fundamentals. So if there is no question, this is 3:55. We still have like 2 more minutes before we close this section. So if I'm not seeing any question, can the admin assist us if there is any question, please? Okay, so we have okay, if there is no question, um I will please want the admin to assist us. Our facilitator drops a link for you to access if you add value. Please, the people at the back end, I just drop the link for the assessment of the facilitator in the WhatsApp chat. Can the people at the back end just pick it and dropped it on comment section for everyone to fill for our presenter? This is an amazing section. You know, he has taken us through what Power BI is, the building blocks, how you can source for your data, and how to create a dashboard. Yes, she was not able to complete the project that she has prepared, but we can try it. All she's trying to do is just a foundation, and we have a limited time. You know, time is a gentleman. Before you know it, it's gone. So it's a journey. You are still going to see fantastic presenters coming on board, you know, that will give you an end-to-end project that you can learn on. So you might not get everything you want right here, but trust me, if you can go over and over the video again. Okay, thank you. So I can see the metric that matters feedback form on the chat room now. Please, you need to fill this feedback form. It is very important. Our presenter needs to know how she has performed, because all of us that are here, every presenter you are seeing here, they are Microsoft certified trainer. And so we only need like 60, less than 60 seconds to fill it. So as she has performed today, there is a body somewhere that will equally assess our performance, and the way we can get that done is through you filling this uh link. The link is already in the chat box. It is metrics that matters. You can see it. Please, we need you to fill the two. It's very important to us. Even the we sent a link earlier also for us, you know, concerning this program. It's just like 4 5 questions. How is it? Do you get value? What is your suggestion? Just going to take like a minute, because those are the feedback. You know, they said feedback is the breakfast of champions. So we need this feedback. You know, thank you so much. It is 3:58. If you are sure that you have already filled this metric that matters, if you have filled this feedback form, can I see your emoji in the chat room, please? If you know that you have truly filled this feedback form, can I see your emoji in the chat room? It's very important to us. So I'm not seeing any chats yet. If you know that you have filled our two feedback form, can I see your emoji? just type done in the chat room. Just type done. Let me see you. Let me see you type done in the chat room. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Olaoluwa Botoso. I don't know if I'm recalling it correctly. Thank you so much for filling the feedback form. We really appreciate your time. Please let us fill this feedback form. It's very important to us. It's very important to us. If you know that you fill the form, just type done. Thank you, Franca Ibuzo. You are very amazing. Thank you for filling our feedback form. We do not take for granted. We need this feedback. Let's try and fill it. It's very, very important for us, please. Let's fill it. Let's fill it. Mr. Lalua, thank you so much. Franca, thank you so much. I want to see us filling this feedback form. It's 4 p.m. already. So thank you so much. In the next 5 minutes, we'll be live again to join the next section where we shall be looking at data science. Thank you so much, and let's have an amazing day. See you in the next 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.